FC title charge, run-in forecast, and 5-game comparison with Manchester City. FC Arsenal reignited their Premier League title pursuit in emphatic fashion on Sunday, thrashing Tottenham Hotspur FC 4-1 in the North London derby. The statement victory came less than 24 hours after City edged Newcastle United FC 2-1, ensuring the pressure remained firmly on Mikel Arteta's side. Having dropped points in a frustrating 2-2 draw with Wolverhampton Wanderers FC days earlier, Arsenal responded in style. 2 goals each from Eberechi Eze and Viktor Gyökeres sealed a dominant win that sends Arsenal 5 points clear at the summit, albeit having played 1 game more than Pep Guardiola's men. Arteta. Turning frustration into fuel after the match, Arteta expressed immense pride in how his squad handled adversity. The late concession against Wolves had clearly stung, but rather than dwell on the disappointment, the manager challenged his players to transform that anger into momentum. He admitted the draw felt inexplicable upon review, yet emphasized the importance of unity and emotional resilience. According to Arteta, the key was refocusing quickly, using the setback as a springboard instead of a stumbling block. The result against Spurs, he felt, reflected that mindset from first whistle to last. Projected final standings. According to simulations by Opta analyst, the title race is narrowing to a straight duel between Arsenal and Manchester City, with the chasing pack falling away. While Arsenal currently lead, City's game in hand keeps the outcome delicately poised. Redknapp applauds Gyökeres derby. Display former England international. Jamie Redknapp was full of praise for Gyökeres after the derby demolition. The Swedish forward struck twice in the second half, first unleashing a superb effort from the edge of the box to put Arsenal 2-1 ahead, before adding a stoppage time fourth. Redknapp noted how Gyökeres physically dominated Mickey van de Ven, describing the striker as simply too powerful for the Spurs defender to handle. Though he acknowledged Tottenham's underwhelming display, Redknapp highlighted it as a landmark. Afternoon for the 27-year-old, who has faced scrutiny since arriving in North London, Monday's briefing. Arsenal proved their steel as Liverpool edge Forest Arsenal firmly underlined their Premier League title ambitions with a commanding 4-1 victory over North London rivals Tottenham, restoring their 5-point advantage at the summit of the table. Meanwhile, Liverpool manager Arne Slot admitted his side delivered their poorest display of the season, despite managing to snatch a late win against relegation-threatened Nottingham Forest. In Scotland, both Celtic and Rangers slipped further behind leaders' hearts in the Premiership title race. In the Women's FA Cup, reigning champions, Chelsea required extra time to overcome Manchester United, while Manchester City, Arsenal, and Liverpool also booked their places in the quarter-finals. Mikel Arteta, Arsenal proved their character. Mikel Arteta praised his outstanding Arsenal team after they dismantled Tottenham to move 5 points clear of Manchester City at the top of the Premier League. Following criticism that they were faltering in the title race after conceding a late equalizer at Wolves, Arsenal responded emphatically with a dominant 4-1 triumph over their fiercest rivals. Eberechi Eze and Viktor Gyökeres each struck twice, while Randall Kolo Muani briefly responded for Tottenham after Eze's early opener. Arteta said, "It feels like we showed exactly what we're about. I couldn't be prouder of the team, especially considering everything we went through in the last 72 hours. After conceding so late against Wolves and dropping 2 points in the final moments, it was a tough blow. But that's the beauty of football. Arne Slot. We took more than we earned, Liverpool boss." Arne Slot acknowledged his team were fortunate to leave Nottingham Forest with all 3 points, describing it as their weakest performance so far this season. The Reds struggled badly at the City ground, with former captain Jamie Carragher labeling their first half showing a horror show. However, Alexis McAllister capitalized in stoppage time to seal a dramatic victory. Slot admitted, "The first half was very poor, probably the worst we've played this season. The second half improved significantly and we had much more control. There have been many games where we performed well but didn't get the result. Today I think we earned more than we deserved. A draw would have been a fairer outcome. Late blow for Celtic in Scottish title race. Kai Andrews struck late to hand Hibernian a 2-1 win over 10-man Celtic, dealing another setback to their premiership. Title ambitions. The substitute netted in the 87th minute after Benjamin Nygren had cancelled out Felix Paslak's opener just before half-time. Celtic were reduced to 10 men when Austin Trusty received a VAR-assisted red card in the 74th minute. The defeat leaves third-placed Celtic 6 points behind leaders' Hearts. Rangers also lost ground after drawing 2-2 with bottom club Livingston. Livingston surged into a 2-0 lead through Brooklyn Kabongolo and Lewis Smith before Rangers fought back following Christian Montano's red card, with late goals from Emmanuel Fernandez and Mikey Moore salvaging a point. Chelsea progress. After extra time, Drama Naomi Girma netted the decisive extra time goal as holders. Chelsea advanced to the Women's FA Cup quarter-finals with a hard-fought 2-1 win over Manchester United. Sam Kerr marked her 150th appearance with a goal 12 minutes from time to give Chelsea the lead. However, United responded quickly when Simi Awujo bundled home from a free kick situation to force extra time. 9 minutes into the additional period, Virla Berman's header was parried by Fallon Tullis-Joyce into Girma's path, and she made no mistake from close range. Elsewhere, Women's Super League leaders Manchester City cruised past Sheffield United 4-0, Arsenal defeated Bristol City 3-0, and Liverpool edged rivals Everton 2-1. Brighton and Charlton also secured their spots in the last 8. What's on today? Manchester United will look to secure their 5th win in 6 unbeaten Premier League matches under interim manager Michael Carrick when they take on Everton at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, 8 p.m. In the Women's FA Cup 5th round, London City. Lionesses host Tottenham at the Copperjacks Community Stadium in an all-capital class.